For nearly 4,000 years, the destruction of Sodom has stood as one of the most terrifying judgments recorded in Scripture. A city consumed, not by sword, not by plague, but by fire from the heavens. For generations, people asked, was Sodom a real place? And if it existed, what exactly happened there? Today, modern archaeology has uncovered evidence so shocking, so violent, and so sudden that it mirrors the biblical account with stunning detail. This is the story of el-Hammam, the site many scholars believe is the ancient city of Sodom. The city of Sodom is introduced early in Genesis, wealthy, influential, and strategically located in the Jordan Valley. For centuries, explorers and archaeologists searched for its remains, but the land was vast, and ancient cities often left only fragmented traces. Then, in the mid-2000s, excavations began at a massive Bronze Age city in Jordan, el-Hammam. From its size alone, it was clear this was no ordinary settlement. With high walls, a central palace, and a population in the thousands, this was once the dominant city of the entire region. But the most shocking discovery was yet to come. As archaeologists dug deeper, they noticed something unusual. Buildings weren't just collapsed, they were obliterated. Pottery wasn't just cracked, it was melted. Mud bricks weren't just burned, they were vaporized. The destruction layer was unlike anything seen in the ancient Near East. At the heart of it all, a thin layer of crushed ceramics and ash, fused together by temperatures over 2,000 degrees Celsius. To put that in perspective, that's hotter than a volcano, hotter than a crematorium, hot enough to melt steel. What kind of disaster could generate such catastrophic heat instantly, without warning? The answer would come from a forensic-style analysis of the site. Researchers found shocked quartz microscopic crystals whose atomic structure is warped by sudden, massive pressure. This type of quartz only forms during two events: a nuclear explosion or a cosmic impact. And nuclear bombs did not exist in 1650 BC. Further analysis revealed microspherules, tiny, round droplets of vaporized metal and sand. These particles form when material is instantly heated and blasted into the air, then cools rapidly. The pattern of destruction matched one event: a cosmic airburst, the same type of explosion believed to have flattened Tunguska, Russia, in 1908. A rock from space exploding in the atmosphere with a force greater than multiple atomic bombs, unleashing a fireball across the city. The blast would have instantly incinerated every building. Walls would collapse outward. People caught in the open would die in milliseconds. The destruction was total, instant, and eerily similar to a biblical description. Genesis 19 describes Sodom's final moments with chilling clarity. The Lord rained down burning sulfur on Sodom and Gomorrah. And Abraham looked and saw dense smoke rising from the land. A sudden, fiery catastrophe from above. A column of smoke rising like a furnace. A city destroyed in an instant. This is exactly what archaeologists observed at el-Hammam. Even the timeline matches. Radiocarbon dating places the destruction at roughly 1,650 BC, the right general period for the patriarchs. And after this event, the site remained abandoned for hundreds of years. No one rebuilt. No one lived there. The land was poisoned by salt and minerals thrown into the air during the explosion again, a detail echoed in the biblical narrative. One detail stands above all others. Archaeologists found human remains so violently shattered, they appeared to have been torn apart by a blast wave moving faster than sound. And then, the final confirmation. Sediment analysis revealed a layer of salt spread across the entire region, likely from the explosion's shockwave, hitting the nearby Dead Sea, vaporizing its water and scattering mineral-rich debris for miles. A city destroyed, overrun with salt, forever abandoned? The parallels with the biblical Sodom are unmistakable. Not all scholars agree that el-Hammam is Sodom, and that is expected archaeological interpretation is rarely unanimous. But the evidence continues to grow. A massive Bronze Age city, destroyed suddenly by catastrophic heat, matching a cosmic explosion in the Jordan Valley, left uninhabited for centuries, covered in salt and ash, with destruction imagery identical to Genesis. Even skeptics admit, this is one of the most extraordinary archaeological findings in decades. Did archaeologists truly uncover the ruins of Sodom? The evidence cannot absolutely prove it, but what it reveals is this: a real city, in a real location, destroyed by a real catastrophe, in a manner strikingly similar to the biblical account. Whether you believe the destruction was divine judgment or a natural disaster recorded by ancient witnesses, the story survives because it changed the people who lived in its shadow. And today, through archaeology and science, that ancient warning rises again from the ruins. I'm your narrator. Thank you for watching this documentary on the extraordinary findings at el-Hammam. If you'd like more episodes on biblical mysteries, ancient archaeology, and hidden evidence in Scripture, subscribe and stay with us on this journey.